Hi guys, I hope you're well and welcome back. Today's video again is going to be a bit more of a chatty one because I will be discussing with you guys what I've had done to my teeth. If you guys have followed me for a while, you will have known that I did get Invisalign. I got Invisalign quite a way before my wedding, and I've been married a year in May, so that was quite a long time ago now, and I actually did film some clips and some updates. So before we start this video, I did pay for Invisalign all on my own. This isn't a sponsored video by Invisalign or by my dentist. So what was actually wrong with my teeth? So to begin with, my teeth weren't actually that bad, but quite a long time ago, back in the days of teenage Laura Bradshaw, I did have some troubles with some brace that I had on for like 4 years of my life. Basically, cut a long story short, my orthodontist was not a real orthodontist and he fooled everyone, and I basically had a brace on my teeth that was doing more harm than good. So I have always had issues with my teeth. Invisalign were the first choice for me because I wanted something clear. I didn't want train tracks or anything that was going to interfere with my job. Obviously, I talk to you guys, I do shoots, I do loads of stuff where I smile a lot, and I didn't want train tracks. Plus I've had train tracks, like I mentioned, for so long when I was a teenager. It kind of gave me a phobia of train tracks, if I'm going to be honest. If you don't know, Invisalign is basically like a little gum shield. They do put little kind of buttons on your teeth which helps move the teeth around, but again, I wouldn't say that that was very visible, and I had Invisalign for about a year and a bit, and I can hand on my heart say not one single person came up to me and asked what I had on my teeth or why I was speaking funny or nothing. I didn't have one person, even close family and friends, that I hadn't mentioned it to them, didn't know at all. So that just shows how discreet they are. So I just come out of my appointment at the dentist for my Invisalign, and basically today they showed me like the little video. So they make like a video of your teeth and like what they start at and what they end at. So it's basically so that you know what your teeth are going to look like. You literally have a picture in front of you, and I'll insert what mine are going to look like now. As you can see, it's not a massive change, but for me that is exactly what I wanted. I wanted these things at the side to just go in, and I've got to have a little bit of filing work on some of my teeth just to make them a little bit thinner, a little bit kind of straighter, but that shouldn't hurt, and that would be really quick as well. So I think it's a really good way to kind of see what your teeth are going to end up like as well, so you haven't got any kind of shocks or surprises. You literally know what they're going to look like. Obviously it's going to be a bit different when it's actually on your face to when it's on the computer screen. Now I have to wait an extra 10 days for my trays to come in from America. So they basically make all my trays up and then they send them in. The first tray that I get won't have I won't have any buttons added to my teeth for the first tray. It's just kind of so you get used to it, and you wear that for 2 weeks, and then you get the buttons, and then your teeth will start to move. So yeah, so that was really exciting. Hey guys, so I've just come out of my first Invisalign appointment. I've got my bag. I've got my brace in. This is like a tray. You don't have any buttons on your teeth. This is just like a tray to kind of like get you ready, I guess, for the actual brace. I don't know if you can tell, I've got a little bit of a lisp because it's like getting used to it, but literally you cannot see it at all. Like I can't even see it. Like my teeth actually just look a bit more shiny. You can obviously feel it, but it's amazing, you just cannot see it. So I'm gonna go home now because it's very early. I had my appointment at 8:10, and that was like an 8-minute appointment, so it's so quick. You literally don't need to spend any time in there. Like they just tell you how to clean it, how to like apply it and put it in and things like that. I'm excited to get going now. I'm having the buttons stuck on my teeth today, and if you didn't know, the buttons are what kind of move your teeth. They click to the brace and they move your teeth around. I think they're just white buttons that stick on your teeth, as in like fill in almost on your teeth. I'm not quite sure, I'll let you know after. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling excited, I'm feeling like I'm ready to like have my teeth start moving properly. I'm also a bit scared about how much they're gonna hurt, because I remember this from school and I remember it hurt quite a lot. So yeah, I think it's gonna be quite painful, but you know, no pain, no gain, so they say. Okay, so I just got the brace with the buttons, and it's definitely more visible with the buttons. Like when I look at them now, I'm like, no, I was spoiled with it being so smooth. But yes, you can definitely notice it more with the buttons, which I actually read online that was going to happen anyway, so I kind of knew that was coming. I had to have my teeth kind of filed down because they're making more room. I don't know if everyone has to have that, I assume not. If you've got enough room in your mouth, you probably don't. But that kind of feels better than I thought. It feels unpleasant, but it's not like painful. It's not like, doesn't make you flinch or anything, so that was kind of okay. This one feels a lot tighter because it's a new brace now, and these buttons will start to kind of pull the teeth around and move it about and stuff. The buttons are going to feel really, really sharp on my lip for a little while, I think, so it's kind of going to remind me of like what it used to be like when I had train tracks when I was younger. I can imagine they're quite, like, they make your lips quite sore. I saw a lot of people say online they file them down, but apparently over time they get smoother, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let the dentist do what they do. Today is the first day wearing one of my new braces, and I think this is brace 8 as well, so it's quite a long way in. Bear in mind that you wear the braces for 2 weeks. This is the first day that I've actually felt like pain from it. Like sometimes they can ache and they kind of feel a bit tender, but this is the first day that I've had my new brace in and I've actually thought, oh, that does actually hurt. It woke me up a few times in the night last night. It's not like a horrible, like unbearable pain. It's more like a bit of a headache that you can't shake. That's how I'd explain it. Obviously you could just take some paracetamols and it would probably be fine. I haven't actually taken anything and I'm okay, but I think when it comes to eating, I'm going to try and have something soft just during the day today because I don't want to kind of aggravate them. But I can definitely tell that the front 2 teeth have moved back. They don't feel so kind of forward, they don't feel like as kind of buck tooth as they did before. And because the dentist has had to shave my teeth down a little bit, so they basically just use like a little metal file just to shave a little bit of space either side of your teeth, which is better because you don't need to have teeth out. Like if I'd had a tooth out, then I probably would have had too much room, but the teeth do look a tiny bit slimmer. It's one of those things that no one notices apart from you. Like no one can notice my teeth have even moved apart from me. But again, my teeth weren't that severe in the first place, so that's probably why. So I've just come out of my Invisalign appointment and this is the last, potentially the last one. I've got 2 braces for 2 weeks, so it changes them in a week. And these ones should just kind of pull them in a little bit, and then in 2 weeks time I go back in, check that they're all okay and I'm happy with them, and then they take the buttons off, and then I think I'm having them whitened as well. And I'm really excited because, I don't know, it doesn't feel like I've had the brace on that long, even though it has been quite a while. I've just got so used to it and it doesn't really bother me that much, so to have it off will be like amazing, I think. So I'm super excited. I'm so happy with what they look like now, like they're so much straighter. So I've just had my Invisalign appointment at 8:15 AM, which was very early, but I've basically now had the buttons off my teeth, so they feel super smooth, which definitely is nice because I forgot how smooth they feel without those. And then I have to wear the same retainer now for another 2 weeks, and then I go back and then I get a retainer without any lumps on it, so I have to wear that for 6 months, I think he said, which seems like a long time, but it's okay. Like once you've had an Invisalign brace on with the buttons, having one without the buttons is like a dream because you can't really see it and you can't feel it. Not that you can see this, but it's definitely a lot smoother. Result wise, I would say that it moved my teeth exactly how I thought it was going to. I wasn't disappointed with the results, and if you are disappointed or it's not quite what you think, you do get a chance to get a few more braces in as well. I feel like, I can't remember what this is called, it's kind of like the refiner stage, I think. So they will give you, I think, 3 more braces just to get the teeth where you want them. So if you're not happy with them, speak up, tell your dentist, and you do have that chance to kind of refine them exactly how you want as well. Results wise for me, I found it amazing. It was exactly what I wanted, and my teeth were perfect for my wedding day, which is what I asked for. Finish your treatment, you are given the option to either have a brace that you wear during the night. So I now wear a brace every single night to bed. I never ever miss a night without it. Or you get a choice to have a metal kind of strip of metal behind your teeth just to keep it in place. I personally wish I'd gone for the strip of metal because sometimes I can kind of feel that my teeth have moved a little bit. Like I said, I do wear the brace overnight, so it doesn't bother me so much, but I feel like maybe the metal strip would have kept my teeth in place a little bit more. If you've had Invisalign, let me know which option you went for after you finish your treatment, because I'd be really interested to know whether you found the metal, I don't know what to call it, the metal bit, whether it worked, whether it kept your teeth in place, or whether you wish you'd gone for the brace option. It's really hard to know because there's not much information online about that section of it, so hopefully this helps. But yeah, try to go for the metal kind of brace behind your teeth, and then ask if they can do a retainer as well, because then you could wear a retainer at night. Basically, you're going to have to wear something for the rest of your life to keep those teeth in place, because when you're older, your teeth naturally want to move back. But it is worth it if your teeth are something that you're insecure about. It's something that takes time. It takes months and months. I think mine took about a year to get my teeth exactly where I wanted them. And when I got married, I would have hated to get married with the buttons on my teeth. So if you do have a date that you have in your head, when you go and see your dentist, let him know what the date is and they'll tell you whether it will be done by then or not. And that's something that's really, really important. If you have a very, very busy life, you have a lot of social activities, you're going on holiday a lot and you're not gonna have time to wear a brace 22 hours a day, I would say get it in your quieter months. Go for the winter months when maybe you're not going on holiday as much, you're not going out in the evenings as much, you're not eating out as much. Make sure you do it when your social calendar is a little bit more quiet, because socialising and having Invisalign can be quite difficult. Like, it doesn't seem like it would be, but it really can, because you just have to wear this brace. And even going out for like a cocktail with your friends, you have to take your brace out to drink the cocktail and then put it back in and then take it out again, and it's just not worth delaying the process. So I guess that is my Invisalign journey summed up for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope if you are looking to get Invisalign or a brace that this helped you in some way. If there's anything I haven't covered or any questions you have, do leave them down below in the comments, because I'll be very, very happy to help you out and answer them as best I can. I'll either answer them down below in the comments or I'll compile them all into a blog post over on my blog laurabradshaw.co.uk, depending on how many questions I get. This video made sense as well, because I feel like I should have made some notes or something, but this is just from my head. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for hauls and vlogs and stuff like that. And I will see you guys very, very soon for another video. Have a lovely day in the meantime. Bye.